and welcome to Why Not Take the Daily Test, October 15th, 2015, episode number 7. So what are we talking about today? Well, first of all, it's Halloween Eve. Do you have your costumes? Today at Callagy, we have our annual costume parade and contest. It's fun. It's awesome. Hopefully you have your costumes. Hopefully your kids have, if you have children, have their costumes and you're ready to go. Unfortunately, we left our children's Halloween parades behind last year as they've graduated and gone on to the junior high school at this point. So it's a sad day. As they say in the bucket list, it's like smoke through a keyhole. So cherish these moments. Cherish them because I missed them already, right? Have a happy Halloween. Have a happy Halloween Eve. Now, what are we talking about taking the daily test? We're talking about taking the daily test is what we discussed yesterday in talking about being a cause. And when we talk about being a cause, we're talking about internally creating our thoughts, feelings, and actions which lead to our ultimate results and destiny. We're talking about creating them internally as opposed to being an effect, which is having them created externally. And that, folks, is precisely the reason why we're doing these daily Why Not videos, to help people be anchored at being a cause as opposed to being anchored at being an effect. And I think the world triggers us to live our lives substantially at effect. And let me talk about this for a moment in very personal detail as to why I suffered from this and had enormous challenges and want to give this, what I think is a massive, awesome gift to people through these daily Why Not Huddles. So here's what happened. In 1998, I had left a very large law firm, and it was a very wonderful job. It was one of the highest paying firms in New Jersey. In fact, I had turned down the highest paying law firm in New Jersey at that point, and I went on to work at this wonderful job. My family's excited, everybody's happy, and the challenge was I wasn't. And I had figured out, which again I'll discuss at much greater length in future programs and videos related to Why Not, but I just felt that I wasn't living my life on purpose and I had to make an enormous change. And I saw with clarity that this was going to be massively challenging. So I quit my job and start my own law firm eventually at the age of 28. So I'm 28 years old, I have no money. I put the entire startup of the law firm on a credit card. I'm expecting my first child at the time, and I have a new home. So new home, no income, starting this on a credit card, child on the way. And by the way, as a footnote, I'm 28 years old and asking people to let me represent them as their lawyer. That is a recipe for disaster. I had no right in the world to think for a second that I should be a person starting my own law firm and could possibly succeed. Right? I have this wonderful job. I have $100,000 in law school loans, have a great job, the ability to pay my loans. I jump off a cliff and say, you know what? I'm going to figure out if all this personal development stuff really works or not. I'm going to believe in it. I'm going to study it. I'm going to figure out what are the secrets of success, how I can transfer them from the athletic success I had as a college baseball player and captain of the Columbia baseball team into running my own law firm and see if that's really possible, or it's more like what people say. This is a bunch of nonsense. You can't do it. It doesn't really work, right? And that's what most of the people around me were saying, including people I love very dearly who are having me become at effect of them. So I started this entire journey full of belief on the one hand, but also full of massive fear on the other hand. Every single day for the first year when I started my law firm, I wanted to quit. Every single solitary day. Not a day went by, not an hour went by for the most part, where I didn't feel some level of fear and a desire to just have it be over and to quit like a small child, right? So I would go from in the morning having something positive happen, I'd get pumped up, I'd lift, I'd exercise, I'd listen to music, I'd do wonderful state management techniques that I had learned, and I'd feel fantastic, I'd feel like King Kong. And then something bad would happen, or challenging, and something else challenging would happen, and I'd be like wanting to cower in the corner like a little boy. And this is the up and down roller coaster that I went on through the entire first year of building my law firm, and sometimes even through the second and third year. So what am I doing here in these Why Not videos? I understand this. If you have goals and you have dreams, you are probably living substantially at effect because no one teaches us how to live at cause. So the core purpose initially of this Why Not video is for you to take a daily test, check in, and move forward in this huddle to see where you are in being a cause or at effect. And we're going to do so much more teaching you about how to produce results in your life, so much more. But at the beginning, this is about starting your day, controlling your thoughts, your actions, your feelings for the day to lead you on a completely different trajectory in your life towards your dreams and your goals. And that's what the Why Not Huddle is about on a daily basis. Please share this. Please have an awesome Halloween. And please, on a daily basis, check in here to see where you are in your at cause scale. Watch today's video again later. Check in again. I've done that. I've watched people's videos hundreds of times. Start here, watch it a couple times during the day, and keep grounding yourself at cause. Habits get formed much more rapidly than you think. You're going to become much more acutely aware of what's at cause and what's at effect. We're going to talk more about those distinctions on Monday. Have a great Halloween. Go Mets tonight. Have a fantastic day. Take care.